You'll have it.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Thank you, Mad Russian.
Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Welcome to the box.
Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight.
King Matthew.
But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out. I'll take that as a no comment. Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Actually, it's lipstick.
Well, no wonder you were late. Say no more.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Oh, no.
Carmine Falcone?
Yep.
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars.
Victor J.
I
Sullivan.
think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill has... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
I understand more than you know.
Good. You look smart. You dress smart. Glad it adds up to something real.
Mr. Falcone,
No more warnings. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Okay, imagine this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected.
On a bad break.
That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you dare.
And which to break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick, and he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Good night, Univer.
It's me.
The Phantom Menace. Realm of Shadows.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items. What the
Not
police
all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
is my parents. Dad was a physician, Mom was a philanthropist. They worked tirelessly to help the less fortunate, setting up numerous charities and expending their vast resources to improve this city and its citizens. Murdered in an attempted robbery by a man known as Joe Chill. Deceased.
Caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo employee Pistachio Garmone was
Edgar Allan Poe.
off the side of the 4th Street Bridge. Sometime
11 months. Thank you.
causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
And welcome back.
Random
Faithful,
stabbings
patient,
are the
ever
latest
helpful
headache for
Alfred.
riders of Gotham's
He's been a part of the family my
Skyway
whole
Railroad
life.
to contend with.
He raised me when my parents were murdered and guided me when I thought I was lost. He's my butler, my confidant, and the most secret weapon in my arsenal. He complains frequently about my nightly activities, but he's still there to patch me up when I need it.
To Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects at the time. Two more
Gotham
patients
City
have gone
District
missing
Attorney,
from Arkham
mayoral
Asylum,
candidate.
bringing the total number of escapees
A new friend
from
and the
half
best
prison
district
to
attorney
half
Gotham
hospital
City has seen in years.
this year.
His political ambitions have always been as big as his ego,
All the escapees
and now he's hoping to become mayor. He's got so many great ideas for how to save this city. I think he'll be good for Gotham, but I have to steer him down the right path to get there. He's too easily swayed by anyone with power, regardless of their murky morality. I like this one in particular because it alludes to Bruce's controlling nature and the way he views himself even at this point in his life.
The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify
Mayor of
and
Gotham
improve
City.
the city's
I
aging
don't remember.
some of which have been
Hill.
occupied by families for
Exhibit
decades.
A in What's Wrong with the City.
Come home from work
Hill
tonight,
should have been thrown out of our office years ago, but he's got his hands wrapped around Gotham's government in a death grip.
And if you can believe it,
He's been suspected of numerous crimes, but there's never been enough to make any of it stick. He's rotten to the core, and one day the city will realize it.
Tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families aren't true. We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime.
God damn it.
But it starts with you.
I avoided that choice for a reason.
For Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Harvey's out there doing his best, and hopefully this upcoming election will be the end of Hill's corrupt
Talk about
administration.
certain politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of
Catbird.
Gotham's most promising young politicians?
Cute.
And in
Crimes,
other
burglary,
news,
petty larceny.
now on day 3
New criminal
of
on the scene,
backfire that
tied to
Vermont
several
activists
recent
have given
break-ins.
up trying to combat
She's
the
effective and
blaze
doesn't
at
leave many clues
Otisburg
behind.
Processing Center.
Currently, the
Fire
GCPD has no leads. I wish
Still no word
I
on
knew more
what
about her.
started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has
Gordon.
resisted everything the fire department has
Lieutenant
thrown at it.
GCPD Major
They're
Crimes
recommending
Unit,
people avoid
Associates
the area
Barbara
and
Gordon's
seek
daughter.
immediate treatment if you happen
All
to
right.
breathe any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused
At this
quite a headache
point,
for commuters this morning. The body of
Babs
Falcone
Sr.
family
is
capo
deceased.
Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge.
He's a good by-the-book cop in a department that doesn't trust
Causing
bad
traffic to back up for miles
blank.
as the cops cut him down.
He was recently tapped to the lead,
Are the latest
or
headache
he was recently tapped to lead the Major Crimes Task Force, an impressive promotion, so he's doing something right.
investigating multiple cases
I think he could be a trustworthy and reliable source of info, but I'll need to cultivate that relationship. He's a family man, so he's not willing to take necessary risks on the street. That's fine. I'll take the risks.
The police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing
Vicky.
from Arkham Asylum, bringing the total
Wait, what?
number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found.
Leon and Valerie
Authorities
Muldoon.
are
Who are
asking
they?
that you do not approach and call police immediately.
Investigative journalist, Gotham Gazette. One of the Gazette's most ambitious and competent reporters. I've read her stuff. Some of it can be a bit tabloid, but her passion for the truth is undeniable. She's been with the paper for a while, covered all kinds of beats. Someone like that has the kind of access others would kill for. She might even hear more about what's going on in Gotham than I do. One day I may need to find out what she knows.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the
Falcone.
valets. More on
Skyline
this
Club
after
owner,
the
head of
break.
Falcone crime family.
Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence
That same
in Gotham
commercial.
has skyrocketed.
The worst kind of gangster, one who tries to mingle with high society.
Legislation
He seems to have his hands in everything, including smuggling, real estate, bribery, and fraud. I could haul him to jail, but he'd walk the next day. I could shut down one operation, but 2 would pop up in its place. His empire is vast and multi-layered. Finding hard, admissible evidence is required for a conviction.
We don't need another
Gotham,
gangster running
population 10 million.
We need a
The city is like a living creature. It's always growling outward, or growing. It's always growing outward and upward. It's growling too. People who live here are survivors. They have to be. And they deserve better than the corruption that infests this place.
believes that together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it starts with you.
November 1921.
Real crime fighter to Gotham's mayor.
Gotham City's only maximum security psychiatric hospital, now. Outdated in every way. Building is falling apart. Equipment is antiquated, and the staff's methodology leaves much to be desired.
Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations
When the Thomas and Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital opens, these patients will finally get the treatment they need.
flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most
1870,
promising
I'll be damned.
politicians?
Multinational corporation founded by my ancestors, covering all manner of manufacturing and finance. I inherited a majority stake from my father, but I'm not involved in the day-to-day operations. However, the R&D resources have been helpful in pursuing my private interests.
Has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo
I read that as the
Pistachio
dent.
Falcone was found
The
hanging
dent
from
pressures
the side
major,
of the
or
4th Street
pressures
Bridge, sometime
mayor
just before
to
dawn,
cry.
causing traffic to back up for miles.
Vigilantes.
Cops cut him down.
Wilson. Oh no.
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with.
Harvey didn't calls upon the mayor's office to take a public stand against the wave of vigilante action sweeping the streets.
Receiving abdominal wounds
Mayor Hill cannot expect the DA's office to prosecute cases on any criteria other than the law. Said Dent at a City Hall press conference. Dent has taken a firm stand against vigilantism in Gotham, from the uptick of citizen-led shootings, oh no, to the costumed superhero Blank Man. Dent is currently enjoying a surge in popularity with one of the lowest criminal backlog indexes in the state. His groundbreaking Victims Assistance Program, VAP, is part of the platform that drove his most recent successful bid for re-election, since becoming Gotham's youngest district attorney at age 26.
Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today.
Police Lieutenant Tat to lead Task Force James Hagopian.
The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's
Police
aging
Commissioner
buildings,
Peter
some of
Grogan
which have been
appointed Lieutenant
occupied by
James
families
Gordon
for decades.
cleared a major task force after criminal chatter in the Gotham underworld recently increased to an alarming degree. In a press conference earlier today, Lieutenant Gordon insisted that we are aware of nefarious elements appearing and mobilizing en masse in our city. At present, they are unknown, but not unnoticed. We will find them. Gordon earned an honorable discharge from the USMC. I didn't know he was Marine. Before joining the GCPD, it's quickly risen through the ranks. It's frequently stated that the Marine Corps made him the man he is today. Yes. Charitable arm of Wayne Enterprises, headed by Robert and Regina Sellerbach, has announced funding for a new mental health care facility to replace the outdated Arkham Asylum. For years, the asylum has made headlines for its inhumane approach to patient treatment and its violent, oftentimes deadly prisoner escapes. But soon, that will no longer be the case. The Thomas and Martha Memorial Hospital, as it will be called, will offer a mixture of maximum security confinement with modern mental health care practices to truly heal those who are suffering. Ambitious plans are already underway to transfer current Arkham inmates as soon as construction completes and implement a critical program of rehabilitation. My tongue is just dead. Rehabilitation and release. I need water.
To take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians.
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the fact
100% accurate, hey guy. Data drive.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning there has resisted everything the fire
Do we have a...
They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you
Let me look at the Gotham feed
any
again.
of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite
Do we have dates on any of this?
The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before
Doesn't
dawn,
look like.
causing
Oh no, what have I done?
traffic to back up for
Oops.
miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded
Random
Skyway
stabbings are the
Arctic
latest
Express.
headache?
Gotham police are investigating
Calling them a headache?
of riders receiving
Stupid.
abdominal wounds from an ice pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
any suspects at the time. 2 more patients
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the
The
escaped
newest addition can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict
Are you shitting me? His chair comes out of the floor.
Let's find out what was so important.
Why is that necessary?
ability to modify and
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle.
That keyboard is stupid. doing this?
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
I have a job to do, okay? A responsibility to this city. You know why I do this.
For the car, I presume.
Well, the car helps.
Oh yes, you drive that thing like a bat out of hell. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close. I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
What kind of asshole requests that you show up at a park at 6 a.m.? Why does Cobblepot have a park named after him? Or his family?